Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning, depending on when you're looking at this video. Um, just a little video today, just to explain to you how we can subtract a single-digit number from a two-digit number. Now, sometimes this is really, really easy. So, for example, if you have something like this, 15 take away 3, all we need to do is look at the ones. So we've got 5 ones in our whole number and 3 ones in the number we're taking away. And this is really easy to do. I don't even really need to look at the 10 because I know that this number, the part that we're taking away, is less than this number because we know that 3 is less than 5, isn't it? Okay? So all I need to do, if I know what 5 take away 3 is, which is 2, then 15 take away 3 needs to be 12. That one's nice and easy, so we can do that. However, sometimes it gets a little bit trickier, and I'm going to show you this today in a way that you can do it. Okay, there's 2 ways I'm going to give you to do. You can do whichever one you like best. So, imagine I had this problem. 14 take away 6. Now, in my whole number, I've got 4 ones. And in the part that I'm taking away, I've got 6 ones. So we already know that these 6 ones are bigger than these 4 ones. Now, if I was trying to take away 6 from 4, I couldn't do it. Now, this number isn't actually 4, is it? It's 14. So we can do it, but we can't do it in the same way that we did the one that I've just shown you. So we can use a number line to help us. And I've drawn one here for you. And what we're going to do on this number line is we're going to use it to help us to break down this problem into 2 steps. Because when we're doing this, we can break it down into 2 steps to help us to do it mentally in our mind. So eventually we won't even need to write anything down. So I've got a number line here which goes to 14. Now the reason it goes to 14 is because that is the number we're doing. Okay, that's the number we're starting with, the whole number. It's not going to get any bigger because we're taking away, aren't we? And I've also drawn a part whole model. Now the part whole model is going to be for this number, the number we're taking away, because we're going to do it in 2 steps. Okay, so if I start with 14, I want to take away 6. Now I'm not going to do my whole 6 right away. I'm going to do the jump backwards, which takes me to the closest 10. Okay, so the 10 before. So if I jump backward along my number line, might just have to change the angle here just so I can do it. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that takes me to 10. Okay, so I've done a jump of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to start with 6 here because that's the number I'm taking away. I've taken away 4 to get to 10. That's one of the parts, isn't it? Now, what goes with 4 to make 6? Well, that's going to be 2, so that's the other part. So I need to take away an extra 2. 1, 2. That gives me 8. Okay? So 14 take away 6 is 8. And I could do that in my head, couldn't I, using that method. Now, that's the first step to solving this sort of problem. But I'm going to show you another way, which looks a bit more complicated, but has less steps. If you prefer to do it this way, the slightly easier way, slightly more understandable way, you can do it this way. But the next way makes it even easier for you to see. Okay, so it's better the next way if you can do it. So I'm just going to rip this out. And I'm going to show you one more problem. And it's going to be this one. It's going to be 23 take away 7. Okay. Now this time I'm not going to use a whole number line. I could use a number line. I could draw every number 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way up to 27 because that's my whole. But instead, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it slightly differently. And I'm looking here at my numbers. Now, looking at the 3 ones here and the 7 ones here. Now, the ones I'm taking away here are larger than the ones I've got here. So I'm going to have to cross the 10 again. I'm going to have to go past a 10 backwards. So I'm going to draw my own number line. And in fact, before I do that, I'm going to make this number 7 into a part whole model. Okay, because that will help me to know I need to split it up. Still 23 take away 7, but the 7 is a part whole. Now, what I want to do here is take away the same amount that I've got here to make a 10 number, a number that ends in a 0. And what I'm going to do is I know that I will need to take away 3 because I've got 3 here. So I'm always going to take away the number that's here. And then I need to know what goes with 3 to make 7. And what goes with 3 to make 7? Well, if we know our number bonds, we've got 3 on our fingers, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be another 4. Okay? Yeah? And then I've got all the steps I need to solve this problem. But I'm going to use a number line to help me. So I'm going to draw my number line, just as you would do normally. But I'm going to do it slightly differently. And start at the end with 23. Because that's my whole number. That's the one I need. And then I need to jump back. Okay? Now I'm going to jump back the 3. That's going to take me to the previous 10. So I'm going to do one big jump of 3. Now you can do individual little jumps if you want to. So you could go 1, 2, 3. And you could label each one 22, 21, 20. That's fine. But what I'm going to do to make it quicker is I'm going to just do it in one step. Because I know that 23 take away 3. It's a very bad 3, I'm sorry. Take away 3 is 20. Okay, so I've done that part. Okay, so 23 take away 3. I've cancelled out the 3s. There's no more 1s because 3 take away 3 will always give us 0, won't it? So that's why we've got 20. But I've got 4 more to take away here, haven't I? So I need to do another jump of 4. Now again, you could do it like this. You could go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you could count backwards. 19, 18, 17, 16. And that's fine. Okay? But if you want to do it even quicker, if you're really good at counting back, then you can, if you know your number bonds, well, 6 and 4 makes 10. So if I take away 4, the number has to end in a 6. So I do a jump of 4, and that's going to give me 16. Okay? And there's my answer. So 23 take away 7 is 16. Okay? I'm going to show you another one now, just in case you didn't quite get it. So I'm going to start with 55 take away 9. Again, the first thing I'm going to do, change the part here into its own part whole model. And then I need to figure out what I need to take away from 5 to get to 0. Let me show you. Because we always want this part here to cancel itself out. We want it to be 0. So what do I take away from 5 to get to 0? Well, I have to take away 5, don't I? So when I've taken away 5, I've got my 0. I need to then look at this 5 and remember and realize what I need to add to 5 to get to 9. So if I have 5, put 5 in my head, I'm going to count until I get to 9. 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. Okay? So the other part has to be 4 because 5 had 4 makes 9. Then I'm going to draw my number line. Now you might not need to do the number line. You might be able to do this in your head. And if you can, that's absolutely fine. Start with my whole number, 55. My first one is going to be my jump backwards of 5, which I know cancels it out. So I'm going to have any ones left, but I'm still going to have 5 tens. So I'm going to have 50. Then I need to do my jump of 4. So I know that 50, 49, 48, 47, 46. And I know that the answer to that has to be 46. Okay, that's just how we do it. That's easy as that. Now, just to remind you, if you find it quite tricky, feel free to use the number line, okay? Feel free to jump every single space you need to jump. You don't need to do a big jump of 4. You can do 4 little jumps of 1 and label each one. So I'll just remind you of that one more time, just so you can make it easier for yourself if you need to, okay? So if I was to do like this, 82 take away 7, then first of all, partition the 7. I've got 2 here, so I need 2 here, don't I, if I'm taking away. And what goes with 2 to make 7? That's 5, because 2 and 5 are 7. Then I'm going to draw my number line, start with my whole number, 82. Then I need to jump back how many spaces first of all? That's right, 2. So a jump of 1 would give me 81. Another jump of 1 would give me 80. Okay. Then I've still got another 5 left to do. So again, I'm going to do 5 jumps, 5 individual jumps of 1. 1, 79. 2, 78. 3, 77. 4, 76. And 5, 75. And my answer has to be, the last jump I do, 75. Now, if you're really good at your number bonds to 10, taking away any number from a 0 number, from a tens number, should be really, really easy for you. Okay, hope that helps you too. See you soon, bye.